My. So, this is a person we've talked about before on this channel, Playmate Tessi. Now, you guys might remember her from such hits as I'm going to make fun of a cancer patient on my live stream because she has to wear a wig due to her chemo. You know, that bitch. The I'm going to call the police and tell them that my dad is threatening my life, even though all he did was say, I want you out of my house. Yeah, that bitch. The one who had to go on Dr. Phil and still hasn't learned a goddamn thing. Who apparently abuses her cat. Now, that one, I'm not gonna... I mean, there's plenty of videos on YouTube saying cat abuse. I have a low tolerance for, animal cruelty, so if any of you want to look up Playmate Tessi to see if she does, in fact, abuse her cat on camera, let me know. Sometimes it's people just be, exaggerating about it, about, holding the cat and then you just kind of, I mean, if she was taking the cat and, like, fucking throwing it like that, that's abuse. But, for me, it's like I take Sam and I just toss him over to the bed and, but what we're talking about today is this. A little out of the loop, because this was November 5th. She had made a video about, talking about this. I can't find the video. I saw it in someone else's video, but I really don't feel like, watching copyright strike and all that bullshit. But, yes, I did hit every single boyfriend that I've had. I've hit them I never hit them unless they earned it. I hit my boyfriends to discipline them. Discipline is not abuse, so all you sexists who want to cancel me need the STFU. The only people who think this is abuse are men who are sexist. Beating bad behavior out of men is not abuse. Who am I? A fucking cunt. Actually, let me wicked viral. Is that Twitter or? Hang on, let me see. Okay, so I finally found a clip of it on YouTube. It's 1 minute and 50 seconds. Sometimes I want to think that these are just personas, but then people who say they know this person or have had actual communication say, no, this is legitimately how they are. We just had a moment with Sniper Wolf the other day where she fucking blows off some girl with cancer who wanted to talk to her for like 5 minutes. She blows her off to go to some fucking fancy restaurant and then does damage control like, oh, well, I said I'd do it. Yeah, well, this whole time you're trying to defend yourself. You could have sent this kid a fucking, request to talk for 5 fucking minutes. Why are these women some of the worst fucking people? And she likes to think she's awesome. She's not. Like, if you look at the streams she has, maybe 200-300 people at the most. And most people are there because this woman is she's not even a woman. She's a fucking girl. Because she just constantly does one thing after another. And some people say it's a persona, but there are people like her who are completely disconnected with reality. I think she's just like, look at the fucking lips. She's one of those, oh yeah, I'm like super gorgeous. And you people who don't have my looks are just jealous. Like, oh my god, you have cancer? You are literally a loser. But this is... For people who are allergic to copious amounts of retardation, women who are pregnant, keep away from this. I beg you, turn away now, because this is going to make your head hurt. All right, so if you are allergic to this, first consult your doctor and see if you are physically able to withstand copious amounts of retardation. If you're okay with your IQ getting lower, by all means watch it. But this is... let's just watch it.
That it's discipline. I think it's discipline. I think that it's unacceptable for men to hit women because it just is. But I think that when a woman hits a man, then it is an expression of love. Because whenever I've hit my boyfriends, it's been out of love. I didn't hit them because I hate them. It's been an expression of love. So, because every time I've hit my boyfriends, it's, you know, every time I've beat my boyfriends, I did it because I loved them. I did it because I loved them and I wanted to train them to be the best version of themselves that they could be. I didn't do it because I hated them. So yeah, I do believe that it's an expression of love because whenever I did it, it was an expression of love. And I mean, I'm being honest. Yes, I did hit my boyfriends. Yes, I did. But I didn't hurt them. I mean, I can't hurt them. Like, I'm a...
So basically, she goes on to say, well, I'm a girl, so I can't physically hurt them, and blah, blah, blah. Domestic abuse is domestic abuse, whether the man is hurt or not. If you smack your freaking boyfriend, that's domestic abuse. If you constantly do it, that's even worse. So just because you think you're a frail little girl who can't do any real damage, like, oh, it's not abuse. Yes, it is. If your fist or your hand makes physical contact with someone's face, that is abuse. Doing it because... see, it's like that smile that she showed. It's like, please tell me this is a persona. But then other people were like, no, this is not a persona. This is who she is. She's just kind of taking who she already is, amplifying it. I mean, and not to mention, she looks like complete fucking shit. She's got fake-ass looking lips, a little too much Botox going on. She is just, like I said, one of those people who are out of touch with reality. I also saw that there was a post on Twitter where during one of her live streams, she said something about autistic people deserving to be in concentration camps. You know, it sounds so ridiculous that you would think it was made up, but there are people who think like this. And that's the worst part. Everyone is so busy going after someone who says there's only two genders, you know, someone who doesn't really cause any harm. But then you have people like this who are spewing real hate. Nothing happens. You know, you can say, oh, they get banned and this... wow, they get banned and then they create another profile and account. And it's nothing actually gets done about it. But it's like you spend so much time worrying about people who aren't doing any harm, and completely ignore people like this who are spewing nonsense that, oh yeah, I hit my boyfriends, not because I hate them, because I love them, because I'm training them to be the best version of themselves, and oh yeah, oh my god, you have cancer, you have to shave, you're a fucking loser. Like I said, I truly hope at some point this is revealed to be a troll. But from what other people have said, this is who she is. You know, some people will take who they are and amplify that. Whose video is this thing in? Toji. So, thanks for having the video. Thanks to YouTube preserving all this wonderful content. Playmate Tessi says autistic people should be in concentration camps to be gassed.
Control your fucking dog. Kids with retardation are fucking worthless. People with autistic are fucking worthless. Autism is not real. I think people with autism are just pretending to have autism because they're fucking lazy and worthless. They should all be gassed and put in concentration camp. Yes, I think we need genetic cleansing. The doctors need to hurry the fuck up with this genetic cleansing thing. Shut up, because like I'm tired of seeing autistic fucks around my world. Retarded people should just be like taken somewhere else. I don't want them here. If you're autistic, then literally, I'm sorry, but I like you're worthless. All homeless and poor people should be like euthanized. Yes, take that energy and use it to fucking scrub some toilets. Build my fucking wall, you Mexican fuck.
Truly, she's a woman of class and principles. So let's see. Apparently abuses her cat, makes fun of people dying of cancer, or not dying of cancer, but of cancer, had chemo, have to wear a wig because, you know, they're still growing the hair back. Says that poor people or homeless people or whatever should be euthanized. Autistic people, even though she says that autism doesn't exist, that autistic people should be thrown in concentration camps and gassed. Now, there is a line between like someone trying to do, you know, shock humor and this, you know, people just downright being hateful people. Shock value, you know, shock humor, you know, that's something comedians will do. You'll see stand-up comedians and they'll say controversial shit, obviously just because it'll get a laugh and stuff like that. They obviously mean no ill will towards people. You know, Dave Chappelle does it all the fucking time. Gilbert Gottfried, same thing. He would do it. Robin Williams did it. Pretty much any comedian will use shock humor at some point. Like I said, they have no ill intentions. If they make a joke about gay people or trans, they don't hate trans people or gay people. But they're using it as part of their joke. It's fine. That's what comedy is. You know, comedy is somewhat based in tragedy, and if you notice, a lot of comedians make fun of themselves a whole lot because comedy, tragedy goes hand in hand. But then you have people like this who are just hateful. And you could say, oh, well, maybe she is just doing this for shock value. If she is, she's not doing very good at it. She's not doing very good at it. Because if she is, people are obviously unable to tell that it is shock humor. Because she is so bad at doing it. You know, when a comedian does it, you know it's for the laugh, it's for the joke. Because you understand their style. You understand that you're at a comedy show and then suddenly they say this, you know it's part of the act. But this, you know, people like her, you just, like, I understand people trying to defend her and say she's just joking. Well, has she ever issued a statement saying, oh yeah, I'm just fucking around, this is just, you know, some kind of persona I'm putting on? No. Has she ever come out and said, oh hey, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have made those jokes? No. Has she ever really hinted that she is pretending to be a flat-out cunt rather than, you know, being one herself? No. Every thing about this person just points to them just being a fucking terrible human being. And there are people, let's see, Tessie. Megan has done several videos about her. She's been on Dr. Phil. Be Kind. Is that show season 2? Like, is this her channel? It looks like it's her channel. But you can see, This is the kind of person who thinks she's the shit and all that, but then you look at the views she's getting during her streams. Only a couple hundred. Only a couple hundred. So clearly she's not as fucking amazing as she thinks she is. Playmate Tessi. I mean, 1,700 followers is, I mean, compared to mine, which if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably should. But 1,700 followers on Instagram. She has a TikTok, but all links. Is that the one that has like? Okay, Patreon. Let's see how many Patreons she has. Hang on, I gotta turn my. There we go. Let's see. No, wait. 2 patrons, $8 a month. So she's not popular enough to even get a few. I mean, I really don't have a lot of patrons, but you know, I don't go around acting like I'm better than everyone else. I mean, I say all the time, I'm just some fat, ugly white dude with a shitty YouTube channel. So she's got basically no patrons. We went to Instagram. But I swore I saw a TikTok. Swore I saw a TikTok. Oh wait, no, I think that's on hers right here. Yeah. TikTok. What about TikTok? 190 followers. So clearly this person, be kind. Be kind. Really.
What does
Let's see what the comments say. Preach what you pray. Keep harassing Tessie. I see the harassers have decided to not be better people this year. Tessie's bringing back the pencil-thin mustache. Is she? She's got the what I would call the Gomez. You know Gomez from Addams Family? He had the same kind of very thin mustache. Da 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 da. 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 So you have this one had close to 1,000 views. This is her second channel. I think her first channel got deleted, banned or whatever. So apparently she made a new one, 6,000 subs, which, I mean, I don't have 6,000 subs. You see, I make content and I'm struggling just to get past a certain number. You have people like this who pretty much preach hate and they can get at least this many. How the fuck does that even happen? How the fuck does that even happen? Actually, I can think of a few reasons. If only I could switch my gender. You know what? You know, I'm identifying as a female now. I'm identifying as a super attractive female. Men, throw your money at me. Come on. Come on, I'll say nice things to you guys. Just throw your money at me. Or actually, in her case, not even say nice things. But then again, people aren't throwing money at her. I think she has a rich daddy, if I remember. Her dad has all the money. So. But this... Not fair. How much? I mean, he has just a little bit more than me. And yet, I did the exact same letter from Chris, and mine only has, let's see, 300 views. God, I love being suppressed. Anyways, yeah, she's a complete fucking bitch. And I don't want anyone to sit here trying to tell me that it's just an act. No. At some point, they would just drop the act after people harassing them and this and that. After getting their account banned, they would eventually say, you know what? Well, then again, you have someone like fucking Nick Mikado who pretty much killing himself, and he still doesn't quit because it makes money. But that's the thing. She's not really even making that much money. We saw her Patreon. She has two patrons giving $8. Or actually, wait, no, it was $8 a month. So it's not like she's making bank. So to keep up this persona that, you know, she's just some fucking bitch for, you know, the shock value and this and that because it makes money would be because she's not. She's got two patrons. She only makes $8 a month. So to keep up this ruse that she's this horrible person would be stupid. This is just who she is. This is just who she is. I mean, and obviously I wish no harm or anything towards this person, but I'm just saying that if something bad was to happen, I don't think any of us would really care. You know, you want to know what would be really ironic? If she got cancer. Or, you know, she bashes on autistic people. She talks like she's fucking autistic. And actually, quite frankly, here's an autistic person right here. Chris. And he speaks more eloquently than this fucking dumbass bitch. Like, she speaks like every typical girl you would think you would find in California. They're just like freaking losers. And like, oh my god, you have cancer. You are literally a loser. You can also tell her IQ by her inability to use literally the correct way. And usually most people on that side of the aisle usually do use that word literally. So for people who don't know, literally means that it is something that's happened. So if you were in a car accident or something, you said we literally got hit by a car, that's because it actually happened. When people say, oh my god, I literally died, that is bullshit because you're still alive, aren't you? Therefore, it did not actually happen. So, or I literally laughed my ass off. No, your ass is still attached. By saying that, you said that you laughed so hard that your ass detached from the rest of your body and it came off. So she's one of those freaking idiots. Like, you are like literally the biggest loser on the planet. We have cancer. Like I said, I wish no harm upon this person, but if she was to get struck down by something like that, I don't think I would care. And I don't think any of you would either. Just desserts. Nom 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 nom. Anyways, if any of you can watch the cat ones and tell me if she does, like I said, I have very low tolerance for cat or animal abuse in general. So if she does abuse her cat, Molly, that would be something to know. But yeah, if you guys can watch those, if you can stomach it. I mean, I don't know if she does. I don't know if she doesn't. I don't have tolerance for that, so I'm not gonna watch them. So if you guys can watch and confirm whether she does or doesn't abuse her cat, that'd be great. But I mean, even if she doesn't abuse her cat, she still is a terrible fucking person. And if she is just doing this for shock value, she has failed miserably because You know, when done the right way, you can become very famous and successful. But she's got Patreons, and she's only getting $8 an hour. She's only got 6,000 subs. Her streams barely break 1,000 views, if that. Normally it's just a couple hundred. So apparently this shock value shit is obviously not working out. And yet she keeps doing it, which makes me think this is not shock value. This is just her. But let me know what you guys think. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.